Hello, yes, it's me, Shrewboy313, and welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. In the last episode, we ended our prison era. We're now in our criminal era. Erik joined the party, and I leveled up both of the girls. Girls is being used gender neutrally here. It's like girls in the same way that guys or dudes, y'all gets used. It's gender neutral girls. The girls are level 6 now. And yeah, in this episode, we're just heading to Heliodor, because allegedly there's only one... Well, Erik wanted to go, but also his nose for treasure says that there's one bit of treasure remaining in this area. Are things still chasing us? Also, when the two of us got to level 6, we did both get 2 skill points, but there was nothing that either of us could get for 2 points. And I mean, I'm aiming for different things for both of them, obviously. I just realised Erik has a lot of HP comparatively to the hero. Like, damn bitch. Like, why do you need... I mean, I'm not going to complain, but why does he need all that health? Yeah, like for Erik, I'm aiming for, what is it, dual wielding. And I'll be honest, for the hero, I'm just aiming for a fun big attack. Like, that's it. Like, we've got Great Sword Guard at the moment, but, like, I just want a massive big whap attack to work. Yeah, I mean, his nose for treasure said that there was, like, one bit of treasure left, so unless it's down here... Who knows? Again, like I said, a little friend. Yeah, like I said, I'm not the kind of person that 100% every single game. Like, I don't need to. So, like, I'm not going to be 100%ing this one. Like, sorry if people want me to. I just don't have the spirit to do it. Oh. Well, it's nice of them to nice of them to shortcut that. Through this creepy little cave, I guess. Welcome back to Heliodor. Again, all 20 frames of it.
Welcome to Downtown Heliodor, home to rogues, ruffians, and all my other favorite kinds of people. About a year ago, me and Derk, my partner in crime, managed to acquire one of the royal family's most precious possessions.
Just casually. As you do.
They got wise and pulled me in eventually, but not before we'd stashed it somewhere safe so we could pick it up later. Right down there is the biggest, stinkingest garbage pile in all of Heliodor. Me and Derk buried the ore slap bang in the middle of it.
Seems a bit obvious, but let's go, girls.
No one would ever think of looking for it there. We're criminal geniuses, I tell you. Time to go liberate that loot.
Okie dokie. Well, there's an inn. I was about to say, is that a whole pile of rats? But it was just the camera angle. Alright, hello. Now you may notice the frame rate has gone a bit crusty in this section of the game. For whatever reason, while I was recording, Downtown Heliodor just, like, really struggled. So, I mean, this next section of the video is going to be, like, post-commentary. Anyway, yeah, that's just that point. I mean, you can see we're just checking out the item shop, you know. Anyway, yeah, here's me going in a house for some reason. Like, I don't know why I did that. Couldn't give you an answer.
You need to be locked in prison for a very long time. You need the internet taken away from you. You are a danger to society.
This is the spot. Keep a lookout, okay? I'm going to grab the loot. Now, it was around here somewhere. It's definitely here. I'm 1,000% sure. It's not here. You gotta be kidding me. Me and Derk were the only ones who knew where it was. Wait a minute. must have done the dirty on me and taken it for himself. Damn it! I should have known. A thieving little... Wait till I get my hands on it. I'm gonna find him, and you're gonna help me. Okay. The inn we used to crash at is just over there. Come on, it's the only one with an upstairs. You can't miss it. This whole place hasn't changed a bit. Back in our thieving days, Derk and me used to lay low here whenever things got hairy. Ruby? Ruby, you there? It's me, Erik. There's something I need to ask you. Ruby runs the place. Looks like she's not around, but if anyone knows where Derk is, it's her. Which means we'll have to go find her. So here's the plan. There's a tower they use to look out for fires. You're going to climb up there and keep an eye out for Ruby. I'll check a couple of other spots. Don't worry, you can't miss her. She's the only redhead in town. Get out of here! Go on! Good doggy, stay. Can't find Ruby anywhere. How about you? Any luck? You saw her heading back to the inn? Great. Let's head over there and find out what she knows.
Hello, we're back live. Since that whole era with Heliodor downtown was crusty, I'm gonna hope, since this is gonna be, you know what? Yeah, since this is gonna be a cutscene, it should be alright.
Welcome to our humble... Strike a light! If it ain't me favourite little tea leaf! Last I heard, they'd locked you up and thrown away the key! Hang about. You've gone and escaped, ain't ya? You and your friend here are the fugitives everyone's talking about! Well, I know not to stick me big nose in where it ain't wanted. You always delight to sail close to the wind.
Don't worry, I won't be here long. I just need to know where Derk is. Have you seen him?
Derk, eh? Now there's a name I ain't heard in a while. Didn't he open some fancy shop up by the castle? Yeah, that was it. Raking in the cash he is, or so they say.
That can't be right. The rent up there is crazy. Where would he find the money? Wait a second. He sold it, didn't he? The rat sold the damned orb.
Look, in this part of town you don't go asking too many questions, you know that. If you want more, You'll have to get it from the horse's mouth.
You're right. Thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it. We'll get out of your hair.
Also, love how I said we'd go live and then I just immediately sat in silence because it was a cutscene.
That no-good traitor? I'll bet he sold me out and sold the orb. And also he could move up in the world. Well, I'll get what I'm owed. You'll see.
Why do I need to see? I didn't do anything.
We'll need to get past that sentry if we're gonna head uptown and find him.
Yeah, see, regular Heliodor worked fine. It was just this section.
Yeah. I remember hearing that one of the guards is terrified of dogs. I think it was him. Maybe we can borrow one of somebody.
Hey y'all, can I borrow your dog with eyebrows? Right, there is a chance that I'm gonna have to go post, what is it? Post commentary again, but this little section seems to be okay? Question mark? Hello child, can I have your dog for a second? The great big coward of a god nearly weed himself when he saw you. What do you think you're staring at? Get lost. You what? You wanna borrow me dog? You're having a giraffe, ain't ya? Look at this, got no time, sling your hook. Bullseye is a lone wolf like me. He don't take kindly to strangers. But you know what? Some holy water and a buzzberry or two might change his mind. What you gawping at me like that for? It ain't like I'm asking much. Just shake a tree and grab some berries, innit? Go out of town. Walkway thing straight on big tree with funny berries on it. I mean, I've already got them. Now, I don't think... I'm sure 55 gold will be enough for holy water. Right, good luck game, please. Actually, if I just stare at the ground, maybe it won't load in everything. Yeah, because like, when I look up, that's so upsetting, like when I look up, the frame rate dips. But so I can just use the mini-map and stare at the floor. Hey Diva. You got some holy water? Cool. To be honest, I've never really used stuff like this in Dragon Quest, because, like, when it's weaker enemies, like, you can just run away from them. And I mean, I already had buzzberries, like, I already grabbed them, so we can just, like, bootleg it? Just leg it. Back to the child. Because, yeah, I already got the berries, didn't I? What did you think I was just gonna hand over me dog to some strangers? Nah, there's gotta be something in it for me. That's how things work round here. Yeah, I mean, I already have them. Blimey, you actually brought it, mug. Here, Bullseye, it's your favourite. Buzzberries, we'll share these, alright? Ah, okay. I mean, that's fair. Let's go play with a nice man for a bit. Big fan that the dog could just understand that. Like, honestly, kind of iconic. Downright iconic, as Ethel Kane would say.
Halt! This gate leads to the nice part of town. My job is to protect respectable people from being bothered by rabble and riffraff. In other words...
Riffraff, you say? My main goal, in fact, in life is to blow up, and then act like I don't know nobody.
Ah! No! No! Not a dog! Anything but that! Ah!
Bye.
Worked like a charm. Now to head up to where all the rich folks live and find out what the heck Derk thinks he's up to.
Okay, well. Actually, I think... Doesn't this lead to where we got kicked out of before? It does! Yeah, work. I was going to say it leads to where we got kicked out of. Yeah, I mean, I already went here. What's through here? I never went up here. Is it just like a... yeah, okay, it's just a shortcut somewhere, that's fine. I mean, it's a pink blob. Is this person with a pink blob going to have any information for me? Looks like they're around the back of here. What's that? You're looking for a shop run by someone called Derk? Big mansion by the castle, yeah. Did we just get the jumping tutorial? Like now? Babes, it seems a bit late for that. But I mean, I know he said we could just use the rope, but I mean, we could... Actually, no, he's saying use that rope. Was that a... Hey, maybe you should. Maybe it'd be smarter for you to do that. You know what? Let's use the rope then. Just in case. Because it seemed like the game was hinting we should. Hi, I'm just here to rob you. That wasn't even the house. Oh. Oh god lord, after all of that we have to go around the regular way anyway. Lame. So I mean, after all that, can we not just walk up as it was anyway? Oh, there's guards up, so no. That's fine. Disappointment, so we will have to... Yeah, because the rope's there. So we need to get... Oh, hold on. We need to get up on the church. Yes, we'll need to... Oh, Lord, I'm going to have to... Hold on. Can I make this? Good, I can. Slay. We love it. Right. Oh. Yeah, there's just a whole set of, like, some pallets and some crates. Never mind. After all of that, we can just climb as it... Anyway. I love how I made that so much more difficult than it needed to be. Is there anything else? Yeah, I was going to say there was that one chest we got before, but I don't think there's anything else, and I mean, there's no point. No point just aimlessly wandering now. Right. I mean, I suppose if you didn't get that chest before, now would be the good time to get it. Or a good time. The good time, a good time. It doesn't really matter. Times are times. Do what with time, you know, what you will. It's fine. It's what is. Sneak out of town, don't go wandering around. It's as if it's us.
Wow, nice place you got here.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse. You'll find we only stock the very finest wares.
That's good, because I'm looking for something very special indeed. Happen to have any orbs in stock?
Erik!
Long time no see, old pal.
Erik! My brother, my compadre, my partner in crime! It's really you! Large as life and fighting fit! I'm so happy to see you!
You have no shame, huh? Get your backstabbing hands off of me! You always were full of it, Derk. But this really takes the cake. Admit it. You sold me out and sold the orb so you could buy this place, didn't you?
I never! I promise you, I never sold you out! I was worried sick about you. I only opened this place to try and help you.
Oh, yeah. And how does that work, exactly? How does you opening this place and lining your pockets while I rot in jail help me?
Look, I was never much of a thief, you know that. But it turns out I know how to sell stuff. I got a gift, even if I do say so myself. When you got nabbed, I spent months racking my brains for ways of busting you out. I couldn't stand the thought of you being in there. In the end, I realised I'd have to give up the orb. I took it to the king, told him I found it somewhere, and pocketed the reward. Then I used the cash to open up the shop here, and poured all my profits into bribing the guards up at the castle so they'd let you escape.
you mention it. I did think it was weird they never tossed my cell the whole time I was digging that hole.
Exactly. I was paying them to turn a blind eye, weren't I?
Me when I lie.
Okay, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you, partner.
That's the spirit. Erik, old pal, it's so good to have you back.
But I need that orb. And now we don't even know where it is.
Oh, yes, we do. Right this way, gentlemen.
Now, I can't lie, there is definitely a part of me that is, half expecting us just to get thrown in jail. What is the point? Unless that's like a secret exit, what is the point of that? Yeah, I'm gonna say there's a part of me that's just like expecting him to, what is it, just betray us now that we're here. Like it's 100% gonna happen. And if it is gonna happen, I'm gonna break some of his stuff first. And look, I mean, he got a mini medal for us, so yeah, there you go. I don't remember, I mean, I kind of remember where we use mini medals, but I don't remember at what point in the game, we get to do it. Where are we going? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, leave. I didn't realise what we actually had to do. Didn't realise it was straight up leave. I really haven't been paying attention, have I?
So, where is it?
After I handed over the orb, I made sure to keep my ears to the ground about where it ended up. I knew it was important to you, see? Well, a little bird tells me that Erik and his men took it to the King's Barrow, and it's been under lock and key there ever since.
The King's Barrow, huh?
I literally do not remember King's Barrow, but work.
That's southeast of town. Same direction as Cobblestone.
Okay, that looks familiar. Do not remember the inside.
Which means we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You coming, Derk? A little adventure for old time's sake?
Sorry, no can do. I've got a shop to run. I'm a married man these days.
Married? Wow, you really have changed. Well, you always said you wanted to settle down and maybe go into business someday. I'm happy for you.
And this time business may be legal.
Take care, Derk, and thanks for everything.
You too, old pal. Be lucky, eh? And don't you two go doing anything I wouldn't do.
The south gate is crawling with guards. We won't be walking out that way. And Hendrik's men are too uptight to take bribes.
Do we have to go back out the way we came in?
So we'll have to go the long way round. If we skirt round the hills to the south, we should be able to approach the King's Barrow from the other side.
Sure.
Drop into Cobblestone on the way. Okay, let's head back downtown.
That is a plan.
Watch your tails out there, eh? They don't call that forest round there the Mangle Grove for nothing.
And there we go, that explains when we go to the Mangle Grove.
It'll take more than a few kid stories to scare us off. Besides, it's the only way to get there.
I love not having a choice. So yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I think we literally go back the way we came, don't we? But in that, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. I think, I would like to save. And I mean, we are literally on top of a church, so boink. So yeah, I'm gonna save and leave this episode here. So thank you for watching. Feel free to like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you'd really like to, and hopefully I'll see you next time, where we'll be heading, I guess, towards the Mangle Grove.